the channel for more dark stories like this. And don't forget to hit the bell icon. The Howl Beyond the Hills. The village of Graven Hollow was always quiet at night. Too quiet. The hills that surrounded it rose like black, sleeping beasts, their shadows swallowing the moon whenever the fog crept down. No one dared to wander past the old fence line after dusk, for everyone knew the tale of the howling beyond the hills, a sound that wasn't quite animal, yet not entirely human. It began generations ago with a man named Elias Thorne, a lonely shepherd who lived on the far side of the ridge. One bitter winter, his sheep vanished one by one, leaving trails of blood in the snow. The villagers said wolves had returned to the hills, but Elias swore he'd seen something standing upright, pale, with eyes that burned red in the dark. They called him mad, until the night his screams echoed through the valley. When the search party reached his cabin, they found claw marks gouged into the wooden walls. Deep, savage, and inhuman. The floor was slick with blood, but no body. Just a trail of prints leading into the forest. Human footprints that slowly turned to paw prints before disappearing into the snow. After that night, the howling began. Every full moon, it echoed through the hills. Long, mournful cries that curdled the air itself. Children would wake, trembling, as the sound drifted through their windows like the voice of something ancient and hungry. Years turned to decades. The story became a bedtime warning. Stay inside when the moon rises, or Elias will find you. One autumn night, a group of thrill seekers from the nearby city decided to film a documentary about the young werewolf of Graven Hollow. They laughed at the villagers' warnings and hiked into the hills under a blood-red moon, their cameras flickering with static as the wind picked up. They found Elias's cabin, still standing, half swallowed by vines and time. The door hung open, and the smell inside was wrong, like wet fur and rot. On the walls were fresh scratches, claw marks that hadn't been there for decades. Their footage, later found in a torn backpack, showed what happened next. The group heard a howl, close, too close. The air went heavy, like the world itself was holding its breath. A shadow moved at the edge of the light, fast, almost too fast to see. One of them screamed, the camera fell, and for a split second, something crawled into frame. A creature twisted between man and beast, its jaw unhinged, its eyes glowing with hunger and hate. The last thing heard on the tape was a voice, low, guttural, almost human. You shouldn't have come beyond the hills. By morning, search teams found nothing. No bodies, no signs of a struggle, just shredded tents and the scent of blood carried by the wind. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more dark horror stories. And let me know in the comments, would you dare to go beyond the hills?